If you're a Disney shareholder, the past few years haven't exactly been great. In fact, they've been disastrous. Whether it's 2022, 2023, or now here we are in 2024, after Bob Iger and everybody at Disney just convinced their shareholders and some of their investors that, the path forward is to stay with the same people that got you here in the first place. We don't want Nelson Peltz here screwing things up. We at Disney know what we're doing. Well, here we are. The first quarterly earnings report since then, and it's another disaster for Disney. Just today alone, Disney stock has dropped 10%. You can see, look at today, down 9.86%, down over $11 per share. Doesn't actually show what it was before. Here you go. Closed yesterday at about $117. And then immediately upon the report of what was going on in this earnings call, you could see it absolutely tanks. And it's all as Bob Iger tried to put a good spin on things. Everybody come out and says, they were damn near close to profitable with all of their streamers included in the quarter, even though they didn't really fucking spend barely any money, didn't put a lot of original content out. That's probably a big reason why that happened. But unfortunately, they were forced to tell investors, tell their shareholders to expect things to get worse before they get better. Disney shares plunge nearly 10% as Bob Iger warns about future profitability and decreases Marvel output. It's funny that we have been talking about the problems at Marvel for years and years and years, and so many people in the mainstream didn't want to admit it. They wanted to shill for Marvel. Nothing could ever be wrong. Then we see flop after flop after flop, failure after failure, and now it's forced Bob Iger to come out and say the same thing he said for a while, that we really want to focus on quality over quantity. We're going to be reducing Marvel output. Bob Iger details reduced Marvel output, at most 3 films per year in 2 series. That's still a fuck ton of content, by the way. The Disney CEO explained his plans to reduce Marvel Studios' output. On Disney's fiscal Q2 earnings call, Disney CEO Bob Iger told analysts the company's finally moving away from a vestige, basically a desire in the past to increase volume. I've been working hard with the studio to reduce output and focus more on quality. That's particularly true with Marvel, he added. What will that mean for Marvel's upcoming film and shows? We're slowly going to decrease volume and go to probably 2 TV series a year instead of 4, and reduce our film output from 4 a year to 2 or 3 at max. And we're really excited about the Avengers movies upcoming. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's real excited. Who's going to be in the fucking Avengers right now? Holy shit. But back to what Bob Iger said about streaming and profitability. Disney shares were down 10% after the company warned next quarter might be softer than expected, especially when it comes to streaming, with Disney Plus subscriptions expected to stagnate in the near term. Now, they did have a pretty significant sub gain this quarter, but when you really put it in perspective, you have to think about why. One, they did that big bundle with Hulu that probably got a couple, more people signed up to Disney Plus on that price with that. They offered the ad tier, the $7.99 tier that maybe got a couple people to sign up, but also kind of lost in the mix is they came to a big agreement with Charter Cable. Remember that dispute they had about 6 months ago? They came to a big agreement and actually offered access to Disney Plus to some of those cable subscribers for free. And based off the reaction of the stock market, a lot of people saw right through it. They could tell that despite Disney's claims that they're going to get profitable, the warnings that they were forced to put out there does not bode well for the long-term growth. And now, even so much of the gains they've made over the past couple months and fighting off Nelson Peltz erased in a day. The snap of a finger, like $20 billion in market cap, just gone, as Disney warns people that they are not out of the woods yet. At the end of the day, the truth is that Disney is a damaged brand. And you can see they're trying to say that they're going to change, they're going to do these things, but the reality is no one trusts that we're actually going to get a different product from Disney. Bob Iger can talk all he wants about reducing output, reducing costs, blah, 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 but until we actually see the changes on screen, whether it comes with streaming, whether it comes with the box office, I do think Deadpool and Wolverine's probably going to bring in a decent amount of money. Who knows what the budget actually is on that? But until people start to see consistently that Disney's not trying to program people, they're not trying to push an agenda, they're really just focused on entertaining people, I don't know if anything's actually going to change. What do you guys think about this? Disney shares drop like a rock after they warn people that times are going to get worse before they get better. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.